Hello, guys, and welcome. Good afternoon, happy weekend to you, and welcome to a co-building stream. Today, we're going to work on the Lego Technic kit that we got sent into, and well, I will welcome you very warm and heartily for a little bit of a co-working stream, of a co-building stream, to be entirely honest. Yeah, I hope that this camera at the top keeps focusing the right things, stuff that we're working down here. And I think we straight away get going. A little bit of music as per usual. And then we get into the zone, right? Yes, little thoughts. We're having some fun with the Lego Technic bricks being sent to us by the Lego group. A big massive thank you to the guys again. So, as we have already built number one, now it's time for number two. Packet this down. And I think we're gonna get going straight away. So I once again have the tablet with me for visual help. Let's see whether I need that. I see the front axis here being apart at least. What is the set number again? 42214, I assume. Yes. So we're building. Hey Crispin, hello there. Thank you for joining. Okay, so the key seems to be that I should not come into the focus of this camera, and then it stays focused. Probably need to see, quickly check if I can somehow settings, turn the autofocus off. No, I would need to do it via the streaming software. So let's see if I can find a way to limit it. Yes. Oh no, that is Facecam. Here we are. Configure video. No, it lets me do this thing, but nothing about the zoom or anything else. So the focus is grayed out. I'm sorry for that. Okay, anyway, shouldn't harm us too much. It's a Osmo Pocket, like a DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Recording the steps. Okay. Anyway, where was the thing where I could... No, I'm not missing parts. What I kind of don't get on the app is, how do you scroll fast forward? Otherwise, I just keep it off. Because I went into that app and I had a slider down there. No. I might be rather too... Ah, look at this. Here we go. Okay. Right, there we are. And I think we finally get going. Hey, Flo. Thank you for joining. How are you doing, buddy? Hope you are doing all right. Those pins in here. Small mini part package. Open it up. And on we go. 2 small pins down here. And then one with a cross. Blue and 1 outstanding pin front. Yeah, Crispkin, but I probably should have done a little bit more research. I hope the autofocus will not screw the stream up too much. Anyway, we have to build this twice, right? Once from the other side. I also will put the manual a bit further down so that you guys can see what we're on about. Like this, right? Red X Teller there, how you guys doing? You have your own cam for over a year now. I had similar one before that. Then you still don't know what it can do. It can do so much, and I probably also just use like a fraction of it. But it is what it is, right? So I obviously have just built it the wrong way around. Me being very stupido. In the shit box, what's the shit box? Cool. From a 6-year-old Samsung. That phone must have been proper slow. So we have to flick that on the side. If you're hearing weird noises, that's my girlfriend cooking some stuff in the kitchen with a kitchen machine. Okay, that's it. Step number 50. 5 tubes. This special kind of thing, right? It's close at the top, yes. And a black pin. Black pin goes in the 4. Goes over here. I think that could be the steering column. Or not maybe the steering column itself, but like part of the steering. Although for that it got 2 little flex. Can move 2 a little. So this time don't get bamboozled, Mitchie, it's just the other way around. How hard can it be? Toby1, Ken Toby, how are you doing? Thank you for joining. Ah, the Alpine. Space Art Mong. This is going to be the Lamborghini Revuelto from the Asphalt Legends gaming series. You know what's quite funny? As a child, my monk had to always check that these things are like 1-on-1. Like I was really being like, Okay, that's the right part. And now, like, as an adult, like, you just look at it, you just go for it. Toby1 Ken Toby, yes, we are fine with our Office PC. The installation yesterday has been rather successful, and you guys remembered yesterday in my journaling about thankfulness and awareness. I can tell you one core line that I wrote. I need to flip this. One core line that I wrote into the journal was like, I have been very thankful for a Windows 11 installation that went through flawlessly, and basically having my my Office PC back in business literally within 6 hours, which is for me a rather new record. Usually it takes me like 2 days or so. I mean, yes, I need to still change a couple of things, like yes, this is always going to make it worse, right? Yeah, awesome. I need to still change stuff like energy management stuff, so that, you know, the screensaver doesn't pop on within 15 minutes or something like that. But overall, it has been coming along nicely. DRR1891, thank you very much for your follow on the Twitch channel. Welcome to our co-building stream. Imagine if the Lego group brought out like a Ferrari hypercar. Oh my god, I would need to get it. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Back to work here. Again, I'm fascinated how these engineers are thinking about, like, yep, we need to put this here and that put there, and then it becomes a suspension out of like standard Lego brick parts. You mean from the competitor? Yeah, I'm talking about Lego Technic though, or like from the Lego group itself. You be continuing building the McLaren P1 tomorrow? A Walking Dead episode, because you've been so tired, so focused on building more Lego bricks on existing bricks. So, unsurprisingly, when you build the one side, you then build the other side straight away. What I actually appreciate about the Lego bricks is most of the time these things are built in Poka-yoke, so you can't put a foot wrong. And I just put a foot wrong. Because here I think it needs to be in the back side of it. Yes. So. Right. Yes, it's fitting, right? Here comes the steering column, the steering axis. And this is also going to be motor driven, I think, which is going to be particularly interesting. I still wonder if I should get a remote control just for enjoying that. Could probably bamboozle the dog with it. Hang on a second. Yes. The other way around, yeah, like this. Yeah, so as you can see, steering is already built. Let's see how much flex this thing will have in the end. I assume we're just gonna finish the flex situation. If I would have a guess, with probably this one or those. This is only one. I will be wrong anyway, so let's just see how we're fixing the thing. Do you do any gaming in your free time? Red X, apart from sim racing, rather no. I started to do a little bit of F1 Manager. I'm also appreciating playing Anno 1800, or Roller Coaster Tycoon, or actually The Sims. The Sims 4, I got The Sims 3 as well. Stuff like that. But apart from that, like, I hardly have time to do free play. I would love to. I think if I would have this as a remote control car, I think it would be rather my dog chasing the car, rather me chasing the dog. Hang on a second, what? I was about to say, what did I miss here? You got a coffee too? Fishing Planet, what's Fishing Planet? I haven't ever played Fishing Planet. Fishing Simulator? Nah. I would also do Flight Simulator, Train Simulator. I thought about doing a Train Simulator stint and stream. I would be pretty sure a couple of guys would be actually excited about it. But then I'm a sim racing channel, right? But you know, as a sim racing channel, also I tried doing a co-working stream. Now I'm doing a co-building stream. We're building Legos. At least we're building a race car, right? The new Mafia game, great storyline, nice graphics. I'm not too much of a fan when it comes to like Mafia games, or actually games with the storyline. Or I rather love being a bit creative and do the storyline myself, as in, you know, Roller Coaster Tycoon and so on. This goes here. Where's the second one? Did you also sometimes get overwhelmed trying to find some parts? You know they had to be there, but you just for the sake of it couldn't find it. No, well, Jesper Pedersen wants me to play how is it called? CS:GO. He wants to make me play it so badly, but I don't play CS:GO. I played a bit Battlefield and Call of Duty when being 16, 17 years old. But it's just not my type. I suck at those games. I'm unbearably bad. I'm feeding everyone. Like, the only thing that I kinda did was how is it called again? League of Legends. But even in League of Legends, I had to play the support because I was sucking at everything else. Minecraft, still one of the best, you say. No! The camera has died. Hello. Now you see how the scene is actually built up, right? Ah, come on. I wonder if it dropped empty. Yes, and that's exactly what happened. Why? So how are we doing this then? I thought the PC was loading it anyway. Oh well, my friends. Then we do this very, very old school. We do this so old school that it's actually pretty annoying. Live and uncut. So my face is gone. Ah, oh, Mann, echt. You know how frustrating this just is? Then where to put the chat burst down here? Let's see if I can get at least the camera somewhat aligned in a straight. Okay. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. This is as good as it can be now. Utter frustration, but you know what I'll do instead? It should be a pretty fast fix later on if the camera got a bit more energy again. So I'm just loading it up. Minecraft. I hear you about Minecraft, but I have to admit about Minecraft, there is no deeper sense in it. I need some kind of managing currency in the game. So like what triggers me for Sims, you could arguably say Sims is the very same as as Minecraft, just playing with life. But there the limiting factor is like money, you know? You need to earn the money. And you need to take care about your sim, otherwise it stops performing. And this is what misses to me in Minecraft really. Like it's so sandbox that it is too sandbox for me. Okay, on we continue. Yeah, the camera you're currently seeing right now is a Logitech Brio cam as well. And I agree with you. Sometimes it just doesn't want to fire up for whatever reason. Like this last thing, they could have put that also as well on the last page still to make it a final module. Noise. Seven. I jumped the page. Was about to say we're not done yet. Blackstorm, I need to play Anno 117. Is that the new one? Is that out already? I would love to do that, to be honest. What is the special thing about this new Anno then? The thing is, I would also give you guys an Anno Let's Play, but I know that I would probably completely dilute my channel with stuff that people are not interested in. An app? Can I do that with an app? Where is my phone? Can I do this with an app? Anyone have experience with that of you? Just trying to find whether on the app it somewhere says there is a link. It's called Control Plus. Thank you so much. Ha! I don't need a remote control, then I need my phone. Oddly satisfying. Let's go. Let's see how we can you see, if you would see my face cam right now, you would see me dancing around. Lego Technic. There we go. See how much the 6%. Ah, yes. How do you know that I'm building that? Yes. Test the construction. This is what we want. Yes. Press the green button for linking. Ah! Yes, please. So it's connected. Of course, we need to put new firmware first. Wow. Lego bricks and the Lego group have developed so much over the past decade where I've not been a customer. Simply because not the age, not the requirements, not the, it's just not the focus. If you don't have any kids and you don't have too much spare time, which any spare time I do have put into sim racing, then that's just how it works, or not works. They don't have the remotes, right? Yes. Left, right. Yep. Perfect. We're good. Awesome. Going back to building. So that's fixed. I now have a remote control for this car. Let's go. And still, it makes me happy. And I think at the end of the day, that's all what it is about. Happiness. On we go with number 3. Quick look onto the watch. Now we're building cockpit parts, huh? Alright. Here we go. Number 69. I'm tempted to turn back on the camera at the top, because I assume the stream was better before my camera crashed, right? Spartat Mong, they have announced that at least, so I assume there will be a Le Mans Virtual Series. You also don't think getting rid of the remote support was a good idea? They should have supported both. Probably easier to only operate one thing, but I hear you're like, you don't want to put your smartphone into the hands of your like 10-year-old kids all the time, right? If I had a child interested in remote controlled cars, I would have handed him a remote control car anyway. I used to have 1998 F1 car as a remote control car, and I absolutely loved it. Don't you think that building Lego bricks is oddly satisfying? Like it could almost be a meditational task. Ah, that's very annoying. Now the path is like not sitting on the ground anymore. Guys, quick feedback. The other cam was much better, was it? Alles gut, Crispkind. I know that. Yeah, I would also love to have the different camera backup, but I think we need to wait a little bit to make it survive another hour after it. But it's gonna come back. Okay, so this part now goes... I need to drop this around, and it goes here. Then next up, these fronts towards me, or the other one goes from the back. Ah, okay. Got a bit bamboozled there. One. There is only one. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to admit, I have done one bad thing. It's an actual fraud towards my brother. My brother 2 years ago, for a birthday, has gifted me something, which is still not built. And now I got something else and building that first. That's shit, isn't it? Anyway, the Huracan is gonna get built at some point. Maybe as a co-building stream because we're just on it right now. So, going with the flow. Yeah, at least I would have the next thing to build straight away. And before we suddenly become a Lego brick influencer. Because we're so into the building the Lego bricks and into the product of the Lego group that we get so overwhelmed with it. Have I already mentioned that I really appreciate the app and like the clarity of the app? Not that the book is pointless or needless to have, but like from your own perspective, I guess I'm talking to the more seasoned Lego group fans. Would you rather appreciate building a thing with a book as an instruction, or rather with an app showing the digital one. Will I complete this one today? I roughly have an hour and 15 to go. I don't know. It's, I think, 400-ish steps. I don't think so. I think you will have to suffer the indignity of seeing this again. I think I didn't like that song yesterday either. So funny, those green ones are always like, put them somewhere through and then clip them in. Where do they actually go though? Yeah. Okay, now these special things. I need to put these things on the side of the car, otherwise I get bamboozled and confused as in how to do it. What is a nothing phone redexed? I have to admit I have no idea what it is. Sometimes I also confuse the parts with each other. It's quite annoying, but that's a Michi issue, not the Lego group issue. The phone from the company that named Nothing. I didn't even know that Nothing exists, to be frankly honest with you. I really wonder what we're building here. There's like a lot of small parts. But it appears really important to them that you built this the right way. I guess I'll just leave that part over here. Oh no, it actually goes on. A blue one all the way through and a black short one into the 4 from below. And then that goes like this. Then we have a black one with a 4 on it. 4. 22. Is that the 22? Yeah. How does it attach? First needs this. That one, this one from the back, and it goes on front and rear. And then we need stickers. I really would have appreciated prints, but sticker we do. Because I used to have stickers, like, first of all, I'm a bat on sticking stuff on top of parts, so I always fail at that. Like, this is where I really spend the least amount of my careness. I'm bamboozled. Like this. Okay. And this goes like that, or what? Actually, it does. This one goes in the back of the 7. Then I need another sticker, number 8. And yes, I was the type of child that was always like, Mama, Papa, will you put this on for me, please? Thank you so much. And then you also remember when Mommy and Daddy haven't put it on straight away and be like, ja, gleich, in 5 minutes. And you're like, no, I need this now. I wonder how many people are still using hoising felt sprints though. So we just leave it like that for the moment. Because I still got my using felt sprints and never really done any maintenance on it. And I'm super happy with them. But maybe that's just because me is being already used to it now. Or used to them. Wrong parts. Oh, it was the right parts. I really get bamboozled there. Just stick them in beside. So guys, how about, let me see what the camera's battery says. 26. How about me bringing back, well, first grabbing a coffee, then bringing back this camera, and then we continue working on this. So guys, see you in a moment. Right, we are back and we are trying to put back the Videoaufnahmegerät für the Osmo Pocket. See what it does. Of course it doesn't want to. Sometimes I don't get this thing. It's not recognized as a webcam because... Why not? Yes, because I haven't plugged it in yet. Now it's plugged in. Ah, look at this. Yes, where are you? But we have decided to not be in a 4K resolution, right? Ah, what the actual heck have I done? Ah, I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it. A cam is running again, yes? Isn't that amazing? I think it's so great. So we're getting there. Cool. Matching. So now I just need to rebuild what the scene looked like before. Working on it. This is chat 2. There goes my face cam to be back on my face and not turn around. Now we turn this around again. What did I turn around now? Probably the wrong one. How could I not have turned this around? I could have done this a co-working stream as well, right? Like, okay, we're getting there. Like this. This goes further up. Chat. Restream chat disappears. Awesome. My monk is happy. Let's go. High definition building again. better. Much better than before. Okay. I got bamboozled. This is the thing that we've just built. We wanted to build. Awesome. And let me guess, we're just building it again. A different direction. Invented to be solved, yeah. Ah, it's fine. Most of the time you just need to also accept that you're currently struggling with a technical difficulty. The worst thing that you can do when you have a technical difficulty is starting to panic. Because hell yeah, this gets everything going. Looks good, does it? Awesome. Yes, arguably in the meanwhile, I could have also checked on the settings with the focus, but that would have probably taken too much effort. Boozled there for a moment as and how it has to look. Ah, we are building a fender. Weapons. $32. Okay, that's done. Then that goes here on the side, right? Yep. And this goes on the back side. Something's missing. Oh. Hello, Michi. You have not been done yet. Is that the 7? Yes, this is the 7, and the 7 gets sticker number 7. Funnily. So, and then get turn the round thing side. Like this, right? Now it looks alright. Does it now look the same? Yes, it does. Very goody. Yeah, roughly. Okay, here we go with the next stuff. Spoiler kind of thing. So this is the 8 and the 7. Do they need stickers too? Apparently not. Then a 5. 5 of what? 5 gray? Yeah, 5 gray. We have one of these. Just starting it the wrong way, do I? And next up. Sometimes I wonder, now they've taken these, like two of these slim ones here, instead of like one solid. Like, what's the point of it? Sometimes I really get wondering, but again, like engineers have thought about it for some reason. Did you imagine that the Lego group somehow has a... Where's this cam turned again? Somehow has a like a policy is like you have to use these and that and all these parts in order that they like so that they can produce them in like their optimal producing lot and so on. Mm, Skyline, it is the Lamborghini Revuelto from the Asphalt Legends series. Okay, on we go. Same from the other side then. Yeah, it's good fun. It's nice building. How's your guys' Saturday so far? Hope you are enjoying your time. Ah, is it like that? Yes, it is. So that's the front tender or the front spoiler, call it whatever you want it. We put this aside again. We keep continuing with this, with that, with two of these black ones and a short freeway of these. Put that in. Come on, get in there, stick. And this gets revuelto. Three, right? Yeah. This is why I do hate having to put stickers myself. See what I just did. And now watch this thing not to sticker grade anymore. It's a bit more midway, but yeah, anyway. The Lego group have the BMW GT3 and Hypercar as a pair in their Speed Champion series. But is that like only the 1 to 12, like the very small parts? Girlfriend's cooking some good tomato soup. Tomato mark. So we need to put this back again. Like this. And then. And let me guess. A couple of green stickers to. Oops. Sorry about that. Eh. If I put this too far back, too far to the front, oh, it's the only way where it gets in. Hello there, check ich nicht. So this is the point where I think I make use of the app. It's going good, Philip. How are you doing? Thank you for joining. Ah, me dump. Ah, me not dump. Something is wrong. Very unsatisfying. Something is wrong. Come on. Yeah. I think it's those that are wrong. Come on, get off. Get off. And I think that is the part in the description where I need to get back on. Yes. Yeah, this is what I effed up. Put them in from the wrong side. Oh, look at me effing things up. I still have the dream to once in my life not F these things up for once and, like, you know, just build them through without having to correct something. But I think that's just not how it works in the end, is it? Okay, that is in now. Let me take these. They go in each at the outer. They go in here at the front. Okay. Height is 7 and a black spacer and the other 7. Width, the 4s from the outside, including a gray spacer on each side. And these arms, each of them bent to the inside. Short spacer. This on top. Not in the right direction, Michi, not in that one, but with the upper position and also with the upper position on the other side. And we have the 7 going to the left. This is the 8. This is the 7 then. Awesome. Spacer for these. They go down here. In. And then that thing goes. I think between some of these holes there. With glue, it's fixable. Ah, without the glue, yeah. Yeah, thankfully without glue, right? If you'd be gluing all that in, it would be pretty effed, right? So here comes the part now which I do appreciate about the app. Now, as you see this, because I can now see where exactly it's supposed to go in from the top. Yeah. Much better than in this view. I mean, in this view, it's kind of guessable, but just because I just effed up before, I want to make sure I get it right this time. So this goes down in here. Awesome. Number 4 on the package. And I think I still have some spare time to do it. So that leaves us another 4 packages to go. Three is done, 1 is done. Paper. Right. There we go, number 4. All these sounds of the Lego bricks. Looks like we're building the site chassis here now. Because those surely are fenders to go where the tires will be located or will be behind, right? So because I love dealing with all the small stuff at the time and not like having them floating around in the packages, I open these straight away. And I think after the 4, I need to go back to the cooking place because there's some stuff boiling on the cooking place right now. Okay, so we also need. Where did I put them? Here. We need these things. Part of these things only. So the 2 shorter ones, I assume. What's that long one? Let's see how it goes. I'm pretty sure they be like attached to this here in the end, and you see this is this glass fiber? Like if I put that in to like one of these. Can you do some lighting again, please? And you see these are on, and when it's. Do some lighting again, please. Thank you. Come on, show up some lights. Of course. Anyway, like this part here at the front, it starts illuminating whenever the other lights illuminate as well. There you go. See what I mean? So this is a proper physics part. And it's hard to see down on the floor. This is to me this looks like glass fiber or some sort of. You know what I mean? Steve, we're building the Lamborghini Revuelto. No, Revoluto? Revuelto? Revuelto. Look at me. My brain actually works. Optical fiber. Total internal reflection. I knew I have some physics geeks here on the show. Okay, let's get going. So we need to turn this around. Where does this go through? Down here. Down there. That's on. Now it doesn't stop illuminating. Isn't it great? Yeah. But it's like turning it on. I didn't know how to turn it off. Look at me. Two of these fibers. Aha. Okay, so we're now. See, it just like magically turned itself on again. I honestly just think. Yeah, this is supposed to be like that. Into front and the front parts of these. It's insane how the Lego Technic bricks have changed over the years. Back in the day when there was a Lego Technic motor brick being installed, it looked entirely different and it had way less functionalities. I think it was like super basic, and this feels like almost having a proper robot included. Like just when we did the test of the thing spinning forwards or backwards, it didn't. It did like interesting things, um, like so pre-programmed that it surely is much more than just like a motor. So there's some proper thinking unit behind as well. Yeah, maybe it has a timer indeed. Yeah, like I really want to get the app going here with me because, and I know this means like turning sheets and turning app pages at the same time, but I think now we could easily become to a point where we get overwhelmed. And I think it's getting more and more important that we don't F things up. Mm-hmm. So we got these two, yes. They are going on top of bolts, I think. Whereas these go on here. They already block hole number one, like light number one and number four. Is that supposed to be? That would suck. But I assume we have like two, probably only four fibers anyway. Eh. Or have I F this up? No, I don't think so. Uh, show me. What have you done there? No. Like it really blocks these things. See that? Mitchy disapproves. If you put the parts in the wrong holes, perhaps you could turn it from a Lambo into your favorite AMG. I doubt it. I really doubt it. Get flashed. Nice LEDs though, huh? Proper brightness. Surely looks fancy when the right parts are getting illuminated. Black one, side one, and the number 7 part. 8, that's 7. No, get off. Where are we? Oh, Mitchy, 90 degrees different. Come on. So that a gray part. Yeah, a gray. These, yes. So on top goes special part. So this one. Any sore fingertips yet? Nah. Like as much as I don't keep effing up with having to turn things out of each other again, it's fine. Because like sticking the Lego Technic bricks in is kind of okay, but if they are freshly sticked in, and you F it up, you have uh please no, I did not. You have a hard time getting them out of each other again. Yes. Okay. Two of these. Is that the five? Yes. Five. Go on here. Ah. Ah, the small, very small one. There's one with a short. I want to call it a short tail end. And if I stick that wrong in, this is a real hard time to get them out again. Is that gray or black? That's gray. That goes into a 4, and the 4 goes into the 11 yellow. Like this. Right? Yes. And then that goes through. Like that. Looks alright, yes. This Lambo already wants to get moved, as you can see from the lights always showing up and turning up. This one with a blue, of which no long one. Long one goes in here, then this one goes over there as a spacer. And then the same part from the other side again. Where is it? Yeah. Is the camera too far off, or is it alright actually? Dr. Baba, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the co-building stream. Spacer. Spots. We are building a Lamborghini Revuelto. We're at 136. This is done. This is in. I think now it's just building the counterpart of it. Where is one of these 90 degrees thing? Come up, show up. Where are you? There you are. Now the tragedy is here. I start looking for bots. Where are the bots? Where do they hide? Is the one? There's the other one. Go to, yep. A 3-stick. That's why you sort the pots into groups. Yes, I thought about like also like putting up 6 or 7 caves, not caves, but like trolleys, where I put these things in. But I actually decided against it when I opened the first thing because I was like, yeah, I don't have like that many bits, how we call them, that many cases where I could just throw these things in and they'd be sorted nicely. So I just kind of left it there, you know. Mm, 2 of these. The Aztec bundle, no, sadly I did not want sim racing top. Have you seen the insane Aztec bundle for 1,000? Is that €1,000 cockpit, seat, wheelbase, steering wheel, and pedals? For €1,000? Have you seen? Have you seen my brain calculating? It looks correct though what we did. You know, I think that's across the world. Like, with all due respect, and oh guys, I'm so sorry I turned off the music and didn't turn it on again. Um, with all due respect, €1,000 for a sim, well, a cockpit, a seat. So cockpit is also like a full sim and rim. Wheelbase, steering wheel, and pedals. I don't know. I have recently tested the Thermal Take G6, which is pedals, wheelbase, rim, €600. And I know that my seat costed €300. The rig itself costed €1,000. With all fairness, I don't think that the sim racing or the prices for that kind of equipment has dropped so significantly that it makes sense to do such an offer. That said, I don't know how Azatec is producing. I never used any Azatec thing. I know Azatec is increasing its market share across the world. But again, I don't know how they are producing, how their quality is, and I don't want to start speculating on it, right? So I'll just leave it with that sentence, apparently. at some point I think like we need to speak about like doing a Q&A stream, isn't it? I think you guys have so many questions at times, and I obviously not always keep answering them. You two have the, yeah, exactly. I also have the SimLab P1X, which is rock solid, but all the parts have costed 1,100 euros or so. So I don't know how Azatec is competing there with the camera for whatever reason. Change again. To me, it feels like the picture keeps rotating. So I guess this is some kind of real light part, isn't it? I wonder what's happening there. Did you guys appreciate the stream more without the music? Genuine, honest question. I effed up. Shouldn't have been black. How to get rid of this thing again? Thankfully, I just had a good thing in mind. But this had to be grey. Thought this had to be black before, but no. Grey. Adds to it to have music. I think it's a bit of more chill down, you know. Look, this is how my brain works right now. Not at all. Need to get the app quickly. Eh? No. What's happening, camera? shut up. Was making a noise for whatever reason. I seemingly just forgot something on the other step. Look at me. It's a very chilling music. I could this is the type of music I could sit to on the couch with a girlfriend talking about stuff. Never thought I could be so deeply down into deep house. Like just enjoying it as a background music. Also when doing work. What is coming up next, guys, is most likely at some point a stream where we are producing a sim racing data, I want to say, a sim racing feature for strategy calculations. So I'm gonna take you a little bit into the world of esports to see how my brain and how my former teammates' brain and calculationary requirements have worked before. And I guess it will be particularly interesting because we're building a strategy sheet for endurance races from scratch. So as you can imagine, for Le Mans Ultimate, that to be very interesting. Whether you are working with such kind of thing or not remains on a different page. And whether we will use this kind of thing in the end remains on a different page as well, but I just want to make sure it's there whenever we need it. About the 6 hours of Circuit of the Americas are going to race together with my dear friend Alex Siebel, who has recently come back to sim racing after a period of a downtime. We'll be racing tonight in some series. Not sure yet which one. Probably WEC Experience is gonna do the race tonight. And Le Mans. Man, I'm missing something. Didn't finish the step. Yeah, Pete Sim Racer, then you will be particularly interested in that stream when we're starting to build the strategy sheet from scratch. I need to see how I do it, because my girlfriend also wants to have some coaching on how to use Microsoft Excel. So let's see. But I thought about this as a co-working stream could also work particularly well. And no, guys, I'm not going to become a co-working streamer only. I just also want to open up a little bit more as a person. Yes, mainly we are going to be defined with how we're doing in sim racing. I get that. But at the same time, I also want to show you the other side, what it takes to be, I don't even want to say influencer, but what it takes to be a content creator, how long it takes to do stuff as a content creator. So yeah, you will see a couple of streams such as this one, or such as the one with reinstalling Windows yesterday, that give you a rough idea what goes on in the mind, what is the actual workload of the stream, so that you can also see what does it mean to have a thumbnail ready for a stream? What does it mean to have a thumbnail ready, and then a video description, and these kind of things? Come on, go for. It's a 7 and another 7. Okay. Well, another 3. Yeah, so long story short, I want to open up a little bit there as a streamer as well, like as a personality, give you a little bit more of a touch point where you can identify also with us hanging out, everyone doing a little bit of work in between here or there. It's more about the personality part, or I'd say maybe you appreciate this kind of stream and insight and appreciate the work we're putting in. Not that you're not doing that anyway already, because you're also watching me build some Lego Technic car. Of course, it drops right into the middle of that. And my girlfriend really wants to go into how this Excel stuff's working. She may need it for work in the future. Well, you know, as an architect, Excel is not like that asset as in compared to me as a financial controller. Come on. Pete, actually this is where I get the sore fingers from. Fiddling with stickers. Hated us as a kid, still hating it today. Am I mostly working off the camera actually, instead of on the camera? This is where, yeah, I have the limitation of my gimbal there. Okay. I can imagine. You never stop being sore on the fingers to an extent, are you? Come on. Get in. Get in that pin. Here we go. Same on the other side. Is that really? Why didn't they do this part like as long as it like completely goes over the entirety of the edge? Like, but what do I know? I got the wrong part. No. This sticker is almost too long. The other one was too short and hard to put it into the middle, and this one is too long. Okay, so that goes then on the rear end of this. Looks like a rear bumper. Quite surely. That one on top here. Here goes. But for whatever reason, they love these ropes to be in place. Had the same on the Lego Technic Porsche car 911 one. Okay, so that's all in. Now we only need this to come on top of that. The 5 with a 5 and a tube with a spacer. Probably another tube and a 5. Like that. Where's the other 5? There's the other 5. Here. So, I now need to put, I would say, mechanic gears or tools, but it's not an actual tool. I think it will hold some of these fiber lights here. Pretty sure. Where is the other black one? So, and then 2 red sticks. They go on this part, then I have 2 more gears. They appear to be here. I see I missed that at the last step there. Let's see. They hold to the red bars. Now I'm getting a bit bamboozled. As in, is that a rear light? Is it a braking light? Is it a rear reflector? I have no idea. So these sticks being in position, then we need these 8 and 7. So the 7 gets sticker number 38. Where's sticker 38? 37, 36. Wasn't there another small? There must be. What? This is funny now. I am almost 100% sure that there is a. Where is the card estimation? There's like a small batch with small stickers on, and I think I need exactly that now. Where's all the parts listed? There it is. I need to quickly have a look. Right here, there's nothing. I can't remember having seen it. But where did I put it? That's a proper me thing though. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere in the scale. If my co-building stream is now finding a proper end because I have a look again, maybe it's just too blind. Wants me to use 39. And 38. Very slight chance of me having lost that somewhere in the chaos. Because it would be so me to do that. Looking. Why is this so me? So great being me at times. Quickly checking these things so that I can throw them off. They are off. I'm currently looking at a south foundation, and I gotta say, that's smelling crazily good. Does this also happen to you that way, or is it just me happening to me? Not in the boxes. Maybe down here. So what are we doing? Just leaving it? I remember it was just like a small card. There it is. Look! That small little thing got lost on me at some point. So now where is the actual parts that we should put together? Where I was looking the thing out for? The red ones. Oh, they were white. The white 7 gets the 38. Oh, the red 7 gets the 38. The other one gets the 39. Look at me. What did I say on that one co-working stream? I need my organized chaos. Maybe needs a little bit more organization. Okay, here comes the fiber stuff. Firstly, they come on here. Okay, I'll be interested to see how that works in the end. So, anyway, these parts go over here. Gets attached on the rear of the car. Now I think we have to put that into the 5, right? 5 and 6. Oh. Probably not the way it was supposed to be put in, but this is how I put it in now. And then you move this up. Okay, I jumped another step. How could I not? Want to see how this looks on the back end? Can we actually see? There we go. You could see a little bit, right? Can we show again? Yeah, there we go. Like, I would have appreciated that to go straight into that red thing. Like, you know, those being one thing. I think that would have been a bit more shiny, but okay. It is what it is. We just leave it. Still looks fun, this, huh? Doesn't it? Okay. Further on, we built. We have. Actually, I just need take a quick look at the cooking.
Spread your love and hear what I'm saying now. Spread your love and hear what I'm saying now. Spread your love.
Outside. Cooking is looking goody. We're just finishing this package, then we're done for today. So, we have these parts. One of these to go here. Six. Where's the 6? There 6.
And hear what I'm saying now. Spread your love.
And there goes the 10. Where is the 10? This is the 10. In the blue. Oh, look at this. A 3 of that with 3 pins inside. Isn't that great? So. Oh, get me the app. I'm suspicious. This is me. Oh, you see a little bit how the app is working. Oh, have I missed something? I did! How dare I? First with the spacer. And this one goes into this. That gets the blue one. That gets these on top. Goes here. Now I know why I was suspiciously looking at some things. So the best is to just do it again. Space. And this long black stuff. And this one. That one. And I guess first block the red one in here. The other one over there. So now it makes sense. I haven't seen that before. I haven't seen that before. Yes, that I've done correctly. Then I put this on top. It's correct. Off we go. Tap, 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 tap. Ah, yes, I still wanted to see whether I put the right thing on it. So, yep, that one, it goes in. Where is the zoom? Yeah, it goes through the top 3 of them. Okay, so then I did this right. What is your plans for tonight still? Guys going out? Guys going sim racing? Guys going building Lego bricks yourself? Let me know. I'm speeding up a little to finish the dishes then over there. Yep. Yep. In. So, this one, is that the 40? Yes, it is the 40. And it gets sticker number 11. Where is the 11? There is the 11. Huh? Oh, you know what? F this. Much easier to get it on like this. Go. Sometimes I tend to disagree with the way I need to put things, because sometimes it's much easier to put other things first. Come here. You know, it's easier for me to put these two pins down here and take this part, turn it around, press it on top. It's done. Is that the engine cover? Looks a little bit like it. Yeah. Ah. Blue long one. A blue long one. Spacer and another spacer. Do I have everything? Oh, I think I'm rushing a bit too much through it. With me. Every night is a sim racing night, Philip. Are you doing, Philip, are you doing esports in full time? When you say every night is a sim racing night? You're not a Brophy driver you would like to be. I mean, probably so many people, children, would want to be.
Taste test?
Hmm?
Taste test? Oh, wow.
Boah, geil.
Gut, gell?
Mhm.
Soll ich das nochmal machen? Dauert halt
Ist das eine Napoli oder ist das Mark?
nettes Mark. Dauert halt 45 und 35 Minuten.
Ja, wenn du so lange brauchst, ich habe nur ein paar Projekte zu bauen. Ja, Spaß beiseite, ich will
Ist
eigentlich
gut,
jetzt.
gell? Aber kann man jetzt Kartoffelbrei nicht machen.
Ja, komm, ich mach fertig und vielleicht danach nochmal oder wer mehr ist.
Ja, stimmt, ich kann es laufen lassen, weil vorbereitet habe ich alles.
Girlfriend has swing the wizard stick and got some awesome food. She was doing her first tomato mark. And it tastes awesome, I have to say. So she got the job. Yeah, Philip, everyone wants to be. And I think this is where I'm limited. Like, I don't necessarily want to be a profi driver because it's a painstaking grind at times. And I think I'm fine in my position being a hybrid driver. I sincerely hope it doesn't cost me a cockpit full of more Victory Series, because as much as I'm not a full-time esports driver anymore, well, I never were, but you know, I do have the skill set, I know I do have everything that it takes, and I also have the courage to go practicing 20, 50, 30 hours in order to be up to speed to compete with the best of the world. Proven that in the past years, and nothing has changed ever since. If in doubt, it's actually got more easy with the job that I have now, because that job that I have now allows me a lot more flexibility. I haven't had that much in the other job before. And that's done, guys. We have finished 2, 3, and 4. And I wish I'd have a proper look there, Shay. To see if it's shining. Oh, look at that car. Huh? It is shining indeed. Yeah, guys, we have the rear end somewhat finished. Not sure what else might be coming onto it. I think might missing something on the back there, although as much as I'm concerned, I can't see the sticks showing more space for something. So you know what, just because I'm curious, let's put some rear wheels. See whether the car might actually be finished. Is that going only the other way? Ah, come on. Am I too stupid now to put these tires on? Look at me. There we go. From the side, I have to admit, like, something's missing there, isn't it? Like some edging on the floor. Let's see, maybe there still comes something up. But I kind of doubt it. Anyway, guys, that is the rear end of the car being somewhat finished and built. I hope you've enjoyed the co-building stream today. I think it's now time for me to have a look at the girl, have a look at the dog, do a little bit more journaling. I hear you, Philip, and I think that you know, you're very likely doing a super decent job anyway. I've spoken to a couple of Rennsport drivers, and let me tell you, these guys are mentally burned out because they keep grinding for hours and hours and hours the same car over the same track just to find that 1,000th that put them a spot higher on the quali grind. And this is also the reason why they hardly touch anything else in the meanwhile, because they are mentally so done. And I do not blame the guys, because it's freaking horrific. Ah no, I'm not missing anything. This is how it is supposed to look. I think. Let's... Okay, take off the wheels again. Should take them. Is this looking... like this? On the back. Have a judge. I think so, right? No. Ah. Oh, well, yes, it does. Have to make these look down. Now it looks like a proper winged angle. Let me have another looky. Oops. I wonder if the front stuff goes up a bit. Think like this. I think that's what it tries supposed to look like. Anyway, guys, I think we're done. It was goody fun. Goody stuff. We're halfway through. So another 3 hours to go, likely. Yeah, Philip, it is crazy. But at the end of the day, this is also the performance you need for Le Mans Virtual Series. Whether it's traffic or not, you need to be able to crank in every lap within 2 or 3 tenths. And this is where I can be, much as you not often see it in my streams, simply because I'm not as over prepared. See, the difference between my streams and Le Mans Virtual Series is my streams are currently done with roughly, I don't know, hour and a half of practice at best. But for Le Mans Virtual Series, you'll start a race after 20, 30, 40, 50 hours of practice. It's just like an automatism that you have to practice. And for the current, I want to say Le Mans Virtual Series running, Le Mans Ultimate running, it would be complete overkill to go in for hours. Some still do it, and you have to respect that, and then these guys beat you, but you don't be much better, worse off if you don't. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the co-working. Have a great weekend all together, and yeah, see you next time. Bye-bye.